Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your September bonus reading. I had not planned to do these readings. I was in meditation on Monday when I got this message. And one of the things that happened that day as well was, I had been asking for, clear guidance, that type of thing. And I was guided to go sit down and pick up a pen and write. So I started doing some automatic writing. This is all information that came through Spirit, which is part of the reason that I was guided to do these mid bonus readings. So I will be reading your cards, but I do have some information that Spirit wants me to share with you. So yesterday was the new harvest moon in Virgo. We are still in that energy today. One of the things that is a result of this new moon in Virgo is that it's going to feel like to us that a little bit of the energy has risen, is lighter than normal. I mean, we do have, so today Mercury retrograde went direct. However, I would still be very cautious because we are in the shadow period of Mercury going direct. So now we only have 5 planets in retrograde. But I would still be very cautious if you're going to be signing anything that you really read the fine print, okay? But due to this new harvest moon in Virgo, the energy that's going to be coming through is our day-to-day life organization. So it's going to feel like we're going to become more focused, and we're going to be able to put things into place that are going to help make our lives easier. However, you are going to have to take some action in order for that to happen for you, okay? One of the things that Spirit has suggested is that if you like to make lists of the things that you're trying to accomplish, sometimes putting things down on paper helps us break it down so that we can find the smaller little steps that it takes in order for us to be able to accomplish those tasks. So making lists so that you can tick off the boxes, right? Tick off those boxes. And the reason why that's important is because mentally what it does is it demonstrates to you that you're making accomplishments, that you are having successes. And sometimes it's just those little tiny little things in our lives that help us, raise our vibration and help us realize that, we can accomplish the things that we put our minds towards. The last thing on that they gave me was building our powers of health. We have to take ownership of our own health. We can no longer rely on health information outside of us for various reasons. I won't go into that because I really don't want to have my channel turned off. But basically what Spirit was telling me was that, as you eat for the season. So as we're moving into the fall and into the winter, eat more root vegetables. That those will be very helpful because we're going to go into that phase of, hibernation, which is where just very much like bears and, all the animals that go into that winter process, things slow down. We become a little bit more lethargic. We stay inside more, and we become a lot more introspective during that time. So they wanted me to share that with you. They also wanted me to share with you my new moon exercise. Every new moon and every equinox or solstice, any of the big planetary things that are happening on the planet, I will typically do what I call is an intention page. And I've talked about these on my channel before, but this time I'm using a visual where I actually take a piece of paper, put the big circle, I put all the stuff I want to create on the inside, all the stuff I want to release on the outside. And I do it for myself, but I also do it for humanity. So some of the things that I have put on the inside of my things that I would like to create is freedom of speech, because we're being censored. So I would love to see more freedom of speech, deeper connections to the God of our heart. I've also put in here faith, harmony, higher self-integration. And this is for me as well as for everyone. I put in there on the inside, I put big belly laughs. And the reason why is because when you have those big belly laughs, there's just something that happens to your internal, you just get elevated, right? It's a fast way. If you can have those big belly laughs, it just releases so many positive endorphins and all kinds of stuff that goes on in your body that just really is empowering and healing for us. So some of the things I put on the outside are pain, conflict and competition, ego, bondage, poisonous food and poisoning our water systems, child trafficking, evil, procrastination is one of my big ones, poverty, what else did I put on here? Homelessness, violence, cruelty in the world. So those are all things that I would like to eliminate completely. Like I want to push those way, way, way off the planet. And I know those are long-term goals and I can't do those by myself, but each person's energy, if they are focusing on those types of things as an improvement to make us better, to step into our sovereignty, I feel is helpful. And then just so that you know, I've been doing this exercise for a long, long time and myriad number of years. I typically keep my sheets because I like to see where my mind was at certain phases in my life. And it's been a really good exercise for me. A lot of people take their sheets and they burn them that day. And basically that is the intention behind that is so that, okay, now I'm releasing it up to the universe and the universe will then do its magic and these things will just happen for me. And there is a confirmation that yes, that really does happen. But for me, I use this as a guide for my own personal growth. Okay, so to talk to you a little bit of what this automatic writing was about, for whatever reason, Spirit started talking to me about the dark side because we are in a spiritual war and I'm on the path of light. I want to ascend. I have chosen that I want to get off of the karmic circle. I want to get off this slave planet. The more that I'm learning, the less I enjoy being here. But I do know that I'm here for a reason. I do know I have a mission. This is part of my mission. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. And the success or the growth will happen if it's meant to. I have put it into Spirit's hands, so whatever happens, happens, right? And I will accept whatever happens as a result of my sharing this information. But so this is what I wrote. The dark side has lost the connection to the true essence of God. They worship the lower entities that reside in the fourth dimension. And because they have lost that connection through their free will choice, they have decided to worship those masters. They have decided that money, glitz, glam, you can look at a bunch of people on this planet that you know for a fact has given up their soul to the devil in order for them to be successful, etc. They no longer have the ability really to create through their heart chakra like human beings can and do. So the dark side uses fear as their way to hook us into creating their reality for them. So what does that mean? They plant seeds through media. They plant seeds through Hollywood, through movies, through social media, through books. It's all a mind thing. They're programming us with all the stuff outside here, right? And we suck it up because we don't, for most of us didn't know any better. But what happens is when enough of us that are true manifestors that create through our heart chakra with our free will, and we focus on their vision of our future, We are the ones creating it for them. They can't create it without our consent. They throw things out there, and if nobody says, no, I'm not going to do that, then that's consent. The way that they operate is completely different than the way the light operates, but they manipulate us in order to get us to do what they want, right? This is how we became a slave planet. When you focus in fear on the really big, scary things, whatever that may be, whether it's going to be, nuclear war, whether that's going to be invasion, whether that's going to be, all the stuff, we are the ones creating it. We are the ones. We have to take ownership in it because we have allowed it to happen. And that is such an important statement. And this is the thing that Spirit wanted me to share. And it's heavy. It really is. After I wrote all of that, I just happened to go online and I listened to Pam Gregory, the astrologer, who she happened to be talking kind of along the same line, the same topic. And one of the things that she said that we can do as humanity, as a society, as light workers, is we can starve out the scary and love in the good. Starve out the scary, love in the good. I love that. And then today, I saw a message where it says, in the face of adversity, we have a choice. We can let the challenges consume us, or we can rise above them and stay focused on our goals. And that was a message by Elon Musk. Now, it's not so much that I believe in anything and everything that guy says. I feel like, in a way, he's kind of a pawn in the big game of life. But that was a profound message, and I really took it to heart, and I wanted to share that with you today. Okay, the next thing is Spirit also wanted me, somebody had asked me from my earlier videos, what are the symbolism of the stones and the crystals and stuff that I use. And this whole gamut of crystals that are on here that I'm using for these readings is because they came from Mother Earth. They were mined from Mother Earth. These are her gifts. I look at them as her children in a way. And they all represent different energies, right? So this right here is called a noble serpentine. And this is a healing stone on many levels. It helps clear your chakras. It stimulates your crown chakra, which you wouldn't think so because it's brain, but that's its intention, probably because of the noble part of this. And then it also opens your psychic abilities. This stone right here is called a chrysocolla. I love it. It does remind me of Earth. When I picked it up, I felt as though I was connected right to Gaia. Like, I hold this rock and it just immediately opens up my heart chakra. Like, I have such a connection to the Earth, but I am a Taurus, so I am an Earth sign. So that makes sense to me. But chrysocolla is an empowerment of the female energies, and it teaches us that genuine power is best expressed through gentleness. And I just found that profound. This is called the Goddess Stone, and I can see why. It's beautiful. It reminds me of Earth, our beautiful Earth. This right here, I was just using to prop up this stone so that you could actually see that it's a heart, right? Because I'm all heart-based. This right here is called a Connemara marble. I got this as a gift when I was in Ireland a few years back. It's a rare marble that is mined in Ireland. It promotes love, peace, tranquility, restoration, and healing. It's a heart chakra stone which connects us with our ancestors. It's worn by warriors during battle to ensure safety and success. And this was given to me as a gift. While I was in Ireland, everywhere we went, I was doing some kind of work. spiritual work on healing and clearing my ancestry line. My mother's side of the family came from Ireland. I have a very strong connection to that beautiful country. I felt very blessed to be able to go there. I took my mother's essence with me because, you know, she had passed in 1986. And she had always wanted to go and was never able to make it. So I felt like I was making that journey with her, like right there. And then this stone right here is a combination of stones. It's got chrysocolla in it. It's got this one called shatukite. I don't know. I looked it up, and it's about spiritual and psychic clarity. It's got malachite in it, which is about transformation, and it activates your heart chakra. It has dioptase, which is about forgiveness and letting go. And then it's got ajoite, Ajoite, which is another Gaia goddess stone. It helps us connect with our angels and spirit. This is green mica, which is about balance and harmony, and it promotes feelings of love, peace, and happiness. So all that energy is the intent behind the work for this group of readings. Okay, so now I'm going to read your cards. I am pulling a card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. Spirit wanted me to pull a card from that deck. I rarely use that deck, but they wanted me to pull a card from that deck. One, you're a water sign, but two, because the dolphins and the whales use sonar as their way of communicating. And if you've ever gone on a whale watch, or if you've ever got to swim with the dolphins, it's a magical experience, because as they're communicating and they're using their little beeps and stuff, how they communicate with one another and what they do when they make their little noises and stuff, it actually activates your heart chakra. You can't help but feel amazed at being with these beings. And they're 6-dimensional beings. How they were able to remain on the planet as 6-dimensional beings, and we're in the 3rd dimension, I don't understand that part of it, but I do know that they are holding that energy for us. They are light workers to help humanity as well. And everybody is working now to help Gaia ascend to her 5th dimensional experience. Okay, so your card is let yourself receive what allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. And you know, this is a beautiful card, and look at her. I just love these little mermaids right here. Water sign, this is all about you. Giving and receiving. Look at her just, you know, playing with her hair. I don't know about you. I love it when people play with my hair. I love going to get my hair done. I rarely do that. I mean, you can see my hair is really super long. Again, it has to do with spirit wants my hair long. So it helps. It's like an antenna. It's whatever the American Indians believe, that especially the males believe, that they could be more in contact with their surroundings because of their hair, and they just honor that. And I have always felt that way as myself. And when I found out that the American Indians practice that, I was like, man, that makes total sense to me. Anyway, so this is your let yourself receive. And sometimes it's really difficult, isn't it, to let ourselves receive? So that's a beautiful card. Okay, here we go. Celtic cross. You have the Fool right there. Okay, my friends, you only have this one major arcana. I love this card. I'm going to start with the center. So the center card, this is you, right? 2 of Cups. 2s have to do with choices. Let me take myself off here so you can concentrate on the cards and not follow me. Okay, 2 of Cups. So cups have to do with our emotions and how we feel about things, our relationships, and whether or not we listen to our inner voice. And this too is about choices. The choices that are being made here. Now, for me, this is all about communication and love, and it's about the bond of soul connection. To me, this is a stronger energy than the Lovers card. And even though the Lovers card is a major arcana, I feel as though this is a stronger committed love. There's no duality in the other card. And this is like, you can just see how beautiful this is. So this is telling me that you're having some kind of a really strong heart connection. Maybe you're in a new romance. Maybe you are building stronger energies and communication and bond within your existing relationship, right? This could also represent a new partnership, meaning that you're building a relationship in business, right? That is going to be one but all partners are going to feel really happy about, really excited about, feeling very emotionally connected to, okay? But what is hurting you or helping you, which in this case, I'm not exactly sure yet, is this Eight of Cups. Eights typically have to do with obstacles or advancing. And again, the cups have to do with your heart and how you feel about things. Something has gone on and there's some kind of a disappointment, and she's walking away into the light. So she's walking out of this darker place, or this place that has hurt her, that she feels there was something has hurt her heart, and she's walking away and she's just saying, you know what? I deserve better. I deserve better. I deserve to be treated better. I deserve to stand in my sovereignty and to demand and expect more for my heart. So that is going to be something that's going to be different for each of you, right? Oh, we do have another major arcana right here is the moon. I didn't see that at first. Excuse me, I need to get a drink. Wow, that really opens up this reading now, because this is about what's going on in your mind. There's a lot of things coming up for you that are coming from your subconscious. So the moon is a card that is about mysteries and a mysterious path and an unknown. So these are all about some stuff that's hidden from us. And she's underwater here, right? Here's our big moon, and we've got this. There's a dog here and a wolf there, and that's about our basic animal instincts, right? Tapping into those basic animal instincts as a path forward. But this card is also about our dream space. So this card suggests that if you have been having dreams, not about you, but for the past week, I've been dreaming every single night. Every single night, I'm having these really vivid dreams. I keep a journal. So as soon as I wake up, I write down the thoughts before they're gone, because you know that happens, right? As soon as you get up to start your day, or you start to take action, those memories are just gone. You won't remember your dream. So the best thing to do is keep a dream journal and write those things down, because your subconscious is trying to talk to you about something. It's trying to reveal something to you, right? This is important, and you can take action on that, or you can just kind of see what happens. It's just a suggestion. And then we have the wheel here. This is another major arcana card. I thought we only had one, but we have three. Okay. The wheel card, this is in your foundation. So this is what is supporting you. And the wheel is constantly turning. It never stops. This has to do with karma. But as you can see, she's on top, because the tens in tarot represent an ending of a chapter or ending of a project, the ending of some kind. But she feels like she's on top of the world, and she feels lucky because she's got those dice wrapped around her neck, right? And she's allowing herself to receive. That's what she's about. The wheel is about evolving and about a new opportunity coming in for you. So it's about improvement, okay? And the thing is you need to be ready to act because things are going to come in, opportunities are coming, and it's going to require you to do something. And for each of you, it will be different. Okay, now we have two fours here on either side of you, which is this main. This is your past, which is the Four of Wands. Fours all have to do with stability and balance, either wanting to create that in your life or wanting to solidify that even stronger in your life. This Four of Wands is about celebration. This is about inspiration, creativity. As you can see, they're celebrating here. It could have been some kind of an event that you went to. It could be a marriage. It could be a wedding. It could be any type of a celebration that is a milestone celebration that you would share with other people. And I always call this my memory making card. I love that card. And then we moved into your near future, which is the Four of Pentacles. And if you look at her, she is really hanging on to her pocketbook here. She has got these Four Pentacles in there, which represent, you know, our money and our wealth, but she's hanging on really tightly. So it could be that she needs to be a little bit more grateful for the things that she has. She's hanging on to this for whatever reason. Maybe it could be just the way that she thinks about money, like I've got to save. I can't spend any money because I don't know what's coming towards me. But if it's coming from a fear-based energy, that's what you're going to create for yourself, right? You need to be able to release your thoughts and the blocks about money. So that's what I would be working on if I were you, because this is in your immediate future. Your long-term energy is the Fool. I love the Fool. The Fool is the first card in the tarot. And if you look at her, she is, you know, just blindly allowing herself to just drop off into this beautiful abyss down here, right? She's holding this crystal because, you know, she's a crystal girl like me, which is, this is an amethyst. I love amethyst. But the Fool is about self-belief, a new journey, a new chapter of some kind. This is about building confidence, moving forward, just trusting the universe, right? So this is actually a great card. This is starting over. This is starting something new that you're really excited about and you have confidence about, and you're just willing to jump right in. Your external influences is this Page of Wands, and I really like this page because she is full of inspiration, creativity, passion, motivation, and she does tap into her intuition. She is very playful. So this could represent that you need to be a little bit more playful in your life, or find things that you can be excited about, right? It could also represent some type of a message that you're waiting for, because pages in the tarot represent messengers or messages. So you could be waiting for something to come in, some kind of communication to come in that is going to inspire you to allow you to move forward. And then we have the King of Cups. This king is a king that has mastered his emotions. He's a deep thinker. He's a deep feeler. He knows how to get things in his life. He knows how to lead from his heart. He knows how to inspire people emotionally. He's very grounded in his life. And this king is about the energy of knowledge. This could be somebody that is doing some research, because these kings like to dig a little deeper into subjects before they make decisions on things. This king could be seeking knowledge, or could be a mentor, could be a professional person that you're accessing that is very heart-centered. So this could be somebody that's going to be a helper for you. This could be you. Doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It could be a male or female that embraces the qualities of this energy. Okay. And then your final card is the Three of Wands. Threes have to do with creativity. Threes have to do with thinking of things outside the box, adapting a new point of view towards things. And again, this is fire energy, right? And she is on the shore here. She is waiting for the perfect wave. She's waiting before she gets into, so there's a slight delay here, but she is waiting to get out there and start her adventure. So that is your energies for this bonus reading. And now I'm going to, I mean, this looks really good. I mean, the only thing is about this one card about walking away from something. And I wish I could be talking to you to figure out what that is in response to. But I'm going to put myself back on the computer. Hi. And now I'm going to pull your three main themes to end your session. The first one is the wishbone, and a wish is granted. I love that. Let yourself receive the wish. That's awesome. Good for you. Next card, a woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Let's see if I can get a card that says what? Oh, well, I asked for clarification and it gave me the unicorn. Now, the unicorns, again, are that six-dimensional energy that also has to tap into the dolphins and the whales, okay? So this is a gift. This is a gift from the universe. And it says, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So somehow or another, you're going to be having dealings or a relationship with a woman, and it's also telling you to tap into your intuition to make beneficial changes. And then your last card is the camel. Persevere and you will overcome your problems. That's a great card. Persevere, that's the sixth card. Didn't we have a six? We did not. Okay. I've done so many readings, I get confused as to what's happening when. Okay, Cancer, this has been, I hope this has been helpful to you. Thank you so much for being here. I would really like it if you're new to my channel to please like and subscribe. Every one of my reading groups is different. I go strictly by what Spirit wants me to share with you and how they want the readings to be conducted. If you like this, please leave a comment. I love to read your comments. Until the next time, take very good care of you and enjoy the rest of your September. Until next time, be well.